Hi everybody, welcome to Coffee Tech. My name's John. Today we are going to go over AirDrop. And what is AirDrop? So as a new Mac user, let me set my coffee down. As a new Mac user, I have an iPad Pro M1 and I have a Mac Mini M1. So I'm just getting into the world of Apple products really. I've been out of that since the iPhone 3G. So it goes pretty far back. So what I wanted to really cover is I never heard of AirDrop really before. I mean, I kind of heard of it, but I didn't really know what it was. So I was playing around with it, being able to transfer like the video that I'm going to produce here today, and the other videos I've been doing have all been produced really on the iPad Pro. And now that I have the Mac Mini, I want to be able to use the power of that too, to be able to edit videos and to be able to share files and things like that in a really easy way. So a lot of us are used to either emailing stuff to each other or even, being able to put it out on the cloud and have somebody grab it from there. So what exactly does AirDrop do? Well, it's pretty interesting actually. So it only works on Apple devices. And when you get close to something else that's an Apple device, so whether you have your iPhone, your iPad, or an iPad and an iPhone, or two iPhones, whatever, you can go ahead and AirDrop files. You can AirDrop web pages. You can AirDrop pretty much anything, calendar events. So what it does is it does require that you have Bluetooth and Wi-Fi turned on your device. And what it'll do is just connect via Bluetooth, establish that connection, and create a Wi-Fi network, basically a peer-to-peer network, and be able to transfer files. You can just drop them right onto a friend's iPad or iPhone or Mac, or just for yourself to be able to transfer files back and forth. So we're going to explore that today. We're going to take a look at it, and it does all this encrypted as well. So it's a very secure method and way of being able to transfer files back and forth almost instantaneously. It's a very cool, some very cool technology. People at Apple definitely, they have their stuff together. So they're it's pretty good. So as you can tell, I'm pretty excited about it. I think it's a very cool feature. One that like I said, I've heard of, but I never really knew what it did. So today we're going to explore it. I'm going to just show you how it works, and yeah, cheers. So grab your coffee, sit back, and we're going to take a look at it right after this. All right, everyone, welcome back. So as you can see, I have the Mac screen up. I have the iPad screen up. We're going to do just screen capture both of these as I'm working and trying to show you guys how to do AirDrop and try to explain this. It's not that difficult, honestly. So as you can see up at the top of my screen on the Mac, so this will be up in the upper left corner of what you're looking at, you can see there's this icon right here, and this is for AirDrop. So it is currently turned on, and by default it's just on with contacts only enabled. You can do it for everyone too. I didn't bother to change it because I don't really need to at this point in time, but you can change that to everyone, and yeah, that's just what it is by default. And now if you look down on the iPad screen on the bottom right of your screen there, you can see that there's AirDrop, and that's on and set to contacts only as well. But of course you can set it to everyone, and it won't make a difference as far as what I'm covering here today. All right, so let's go back, focus your attention back up on the left corner of the Mac here, and I have my website or my YouTube channel up here, so it's the most excellent YouTube channel, so please like and subscribe. But what I wanted to show you is that anything you can really AirDrop. So up in the corner, up in the upper right corner here of the Safari window that I have open here, there's the share icon, and you can share to email, you can add the bookmark, email this page, messages, AirDrop. So you can just AirDrop this page to somebody else. And so let's see, there's my iPad, it knows I'm there. I just click on me and now look at my iPad screen and boom, there it is. Just like that. Super simple. It takes like nothing to really do it. It just works. So now let's say we want to send something else, maybe a little more substantial than just a web page, right? So I did this screen recording before. Actually, I'm going to get rid of this web page here on the or the YouTube, I guess, on there. And I have this screen recording that I did earlier that I didn't want to use. I was just practicing, so you can kind of get an idea of what that was. But I'm actually going to turn up the volume a little bit on the microphone. So yeah, it's just basically a screen recording of the screen you're kind of currently looking at. So what I want to do is I want to airdrop this over, because let's say I shoot a video, I save it to my Mac, I want to edit it on my iPad, and instead of copying it over to an external drive and unplugging that and plugging it into my iPad and loading it up, or emailing it if it's big enough, or saving it out to, you know, some cloud storage, you know, iCloud or something like that, and then pulling it over, wouldn't it be nice to just, yeah, let's airdrop it over? Why not? So you right click or 2-button press on your touchpad, and let's do a share, and there it is, airdrop. So in case you haven't figured it out yet, anything that can be shared is pretty much going to have an airdrop in there. So if there's a share option, then airdrop is most likely going to be one of those options for you. So let's click airdrop. Same kind of thing. This is what it's going to do. Now focus your attention on the iPad here, and here we go, and it's sending, and boom, just like that, we've got it with audio. I don't know if the audio is going to come through for you guys or not, but there you go. And it's just that simple. It's really that simple. And so now, all right, so you're all saying, well, that's great, John. You got it going that way, but what about going back to the Mac? And let's try that. So I have a website open here, topjimmy.com. If anybody's into music or anything, this guy makes some awesome profiles for the Kemper. So if you check out my Guitars and Gear show, you guys can check out the Kemper Profiler. I did an unboxing of that. We're going to have more videos on the Kemper. But anyway, this is like the George Lynch Legendary Tones series pack that's available. So I want to send this over to myself on the Mac because it's just cool, and I want to share that page over there. So let's go ahead and do that. So where is share? And there you go. Let's airdrop it. And there's my Mac Mini. So let's go and send, and look at the Mac right there, and there it is. Boom, just like that. Like I said, super simple. It just works, and that's all I can say about that. That's all I have to say about that. But it's just super cool. Now, you know, let's say something in my photos that I want to send maybe I don't have that or something, so maybe I want this awesome thumbnail that I created. So go ahead and check out that video too, the GE Labs on the iPad Pro. That's a pretty cool video to make, and just goes over GE Labs by Moore. Maybe you guys will enjoy that. Anyway, let's airdrop that, and we can just go boom and boom, and it's going to go ahead, and it went into, so this happened a little bit differently, but we can show in the Finder, and right there it is, and boom, there's our image. So super cool, super easy, and yeah, it's just awesome. So not to beat a dead horse, but this is pretty cool. So anyway, let's get out of this, and we'll wrap this whole thing up. So thanks for watching and listening. Hi everybody, and thanks for sticking around till the end. So I hope that gave you a little bit of taste what AirDrop is if you have no clue as to what it was, kind of like how I did before. And like I said, I'm new to the Apple ecosystem, so this might have been old news to a lot of you. But for those of you that it wasn't old news for, hopefully you got a little bit something out of this video. Like I said, I'm new to Apple, and yeah, there's probably a lot more stuff that I'm going to figure out along the way, and I'd love to be able to bring it all to you. So that's it for me. Thanks a lot for joining me today and for this episode of Coffee Tech, and we'll check you guys out next week. Thanks again, and take care. Bye.